Saturday afternoon. I thought I'd actually go back and try a little bit more on the 5k on the Tridor, which I did the other day. So this is a sort of a part 2. I was quite happy, but Gary Hayward and Boris de Riviere saw the video and said maybe you could have gone a little bit sharper for the tomato test. So I've got 2 razors now. Now this is an absolutely incredibly nice Philharmonica Especial. It's a series 1 and it had a slightly corroded edge. I've already set the edge bevel set on 3k, on the 3k stone. So now I'm going to just very gently alter on this lovely 5k stone the nasty, quite coarse scratch pattern and try and see if we can get a good tomato test on this one. And then I'm going to take my Tridor with the blue scales, which I did the other day. Now, though it shaved very well actually, but yeah, once the argument has been said, so to speak, in your mind, I had doubts. So I think I might just go back to 5k on the Tridor, and then 8k, 10k, and possibly 12k before deciding on what would be a good edge finisher. Let's just see how this very nice minty razor is performing. Now that's not too many strokes, as you saw. Let's take a ubiquitous baby tomato. Oh goodness me. Well, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. So say what you will, that is slicing through the skin no more than the weight of the blade. So as you can see, if it does that on the weight of the blade, I think we can call that a pretty good edge. But as a comparison, I'm now going to just take the juice off. I don't want tomato acid. Let's go now to the already honed blue Philly Tridor and just go back and try again. A little bit more water on the 5k stone, do a few strokes. Now Gary, who's got the eyes of an eagle, and Boris both reckoned that it was the toe which was slightly failing on the tomato test. So I'm going to give this just a few laps and we'll see if there's any noticeable improvement on the tomato test. I'm not going to go mad because I was fairly happy, but once the seed of a doubt has been sown, you need to verify everything again. So let's try a fresh tomato. 1 fresh tomato. Oh god, look at that. Oh yeah. I would have said that oh Christ, look. Oh yeah, that's absolute perfection. Just those few strokes may have made a difference. What I'll do now is go through the usual progression. I'll go 8k, 10k or 12k, depending on how I feel, before then deciding on a finisher. I'll probably go to the Arkansas one more time. I think it's a good experiment. I mean, I'm still torn between a 20k synthetic and an arc. I have used J-Nats as well, The J-nets are more variable because you've got to play around with the different slurry combinations. Do you go for a heavy slurry, then a medium slurry, then a light slurry, then no slurry? Do you go for a dry stone, wet stone? I think the Arkansas is probably a little more even. I'm going to try a few strokes later on the Arkansas when it's in its fairly dry state. But the Suhiru is a very, very clever, very clever stone. It's a pure synthetic stone, but the advantage is you don't need very many strokes. I've overhoned in the past, but I would say if you've got a 20k Suhiru, you only need about, at the most, about 20 passes, 20 laps, and you'll have a blisteringly sharp blade. However, I'm not going to witter on too long. I just wanted to show it's always a good idea to take notice of what other guys say to you, and if they both were slightly critical, slightly unhappy on the tomato test, I think now we've proved if you're more careful, take your time, get that tomato test dead right, and then do the rest of your progression. So there's two taped Philharmonica stunning razors, both passed the tomato test. Now I shall simply finish them on the usual progression. I don't think I'll bore you guys any longer. So it's just thank you Gary, thank you Boris. We've gone back to 5k perfect tomato test. Cheers guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.